No matter where you come from, no matter where you're going, here's a place where you can take comfort in the knowing that whether if you've come to stay a while or just passing through, this door is open to you. Come and let's be silent. Come and share a hug. Come, let's pray together. Come, love and be loved. From the blissed out to the turned out, from the pampered to the abused, this door is open to you. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. The God in us recognizes the God in you. The God in you. Whether you're black or white, gay or straight, Christian, Buddhist or Jew, this door is open to you. If there's some kind of trouble or pain you're going through, know that you are not alone and someone cares for you. As an individualization of divine point of view, this door is open to you. This door is open. This door right here, this door is open to you. Is open for you. This door is open to you. This door is open. I'm talking about this door. This door is open. I said this door is open to you. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. The God in us recognizes the God in you. The God in you. Whether you're black or white or gay or straight, Christian, Buddhist or Jew, this door is open to you.
Good morning, Unity.
Good morning.
So glad that you have joined us on this gorgeous fall day. So happy for the people that are listening at home. And now we're gonna make me smile. Children play in the park. They don't know I'm alone in the dark, even though time and time again I see your face smiling inside.
a smile music department. It was like being at a Chicago concert. It was so great. Y'all are awesome. Woo, yes. Yes, indeed. Well, good morning. Welcome to Unity Spiritual Center of Portland. We're glad you're here. First things first, I have a set of keys. If you want to get home later, you might want to see me following the service. I'll leave them right up here. Okay. Well, oh, there we go. Very good. All right, I wasn't looking behind me. All right. Wow, what a beautiful fall morning. We are glad that you joined us this morning because we know there are a lot of other places you could be. So we're glad that you're here with us. For those of you joining at home this morning or maybe watching us later in the week, we know that there is no time or space and that you will receive the gifts that this service has for you wherever and whenever you join us. So yeah, let's see, I'm Beth O'Shields. I'm your administrator. Yes, thank you. Yes, I'm going to stand in on the platform today while Reverend Lisa's off in sunny Southern California with her family. She returns next Sunday. So we're in the middle of our fall program, Transforming Fear. And boy, I don't know if you were here last week or not or watched from home, but what a wonderful Sunday. Was Don Miguel not the best? Such a beautiful week. And you know, something magical happens when that synchronicity comes into play because we had no idea he was going to be in Portland last week, but he was. And we found out on Facebook. And so Lisa contacted his office, and he's like, oh, yeah, I'd love to come on Sunday, you know, right when we're studying this book. So anyway, beautiful, beautiful synchronicity. We are so grateful and a very inspirational treat. But I want to say that, let me assure you, today is no different because you're in for a treat as well. We have Annette Boswell as our guest speaker this morning. There she is, yes. Annette is not only our prayer chaplain, but she coordinates our spirit groups. She led our 12-Power study group. And she just has a wonderful way of sharing these ideas in a beautiful, gentle, and relatable way that I know will touch all your hearts. So we're glad you came today for this. So I want to start this morning with a little bit of prayer, an opening prayer. So if you join me this morning, let's leave all of those things that we were challenged with this morning outside, and let's settle into our chairs and into this space this morning. Father, Mother God, Infinite Spirit, we join together today in sacred community, awakened from our dream, knowing the reality of our divinity. As we continue this healing journey, we walk together in love, in learning. We awaken to that peace that lies deep within us, recognizing that our oneness with all things connects us. We open to the gifts that today holds for us. We are grateful for these ideas, drawing inspiration from the music and the message, the prayers. We give thanks for this time together. And so it is. Amen. So Unity Spiritual Center was founded on affirmative prayer 100 years ago. And each week we have prayer chaplains that are available to pray with you following the service. This morning we have Sherry and we have Colleen who are available for you today following the service. If you have a prayer need, please feel free to come up and see them after. You can also submit a prayer request. Those are in the backs of your chairs and out on the lobby table. They will hold those for you for 30 days before sending them off to Silent Unity. We have Dial-A-Prayer, which is available for you to call during the week. We have little magnets out on the table with that number. And our prayer chaplains also lead a guided meditation each Sunday morning at 10:30 in the chapel. All are welcome to join in for that. Okay, so a couple of announcements on what's upcoming. You can always check the calendar and events page on our newly created website for all those regular weekly happenings and what's coming up next. It really is beautiful. If you haven't checked it out yet, please do. Of course, the big news today is leaf raking. Leaf raking following the service today. Boy, we get a great day for this. It's really wonderful. It is imperative each year that we clear all the leaves from around the building and in the east parking lot. We have the opportunity for the city to pick up twice a year. One of those is this coming Thursday. So today we're going to try to get as many people in the east parking lot because we know many hands make light work. We have rakes. We have gloves. You will join the team out behind the sheds or in the east parking lot, and the goal is just to get the leaves as close to the street as possible. If you have some time this week on Wednesday, we'll be pushing those leaves to the street. So if you can't make it today, maybe you can come on Wednesday, help us get that done before the pickup on Thursday. And as you can see, all the leaves are not down yet, and so we have the opportunity to do it all again in a couple weeks. Yes, don't you love fall? Teaches us to let go. It's good. It's good. So yeah, I'll keep you posted on when that's happening. So maybe you've been thinking about joining our community through membership. The journey to membership begins today with New Thoughts for a New Life. Annette Boswell is going to lead this following the service in the chapel. This is kind of a What is Unity 2.0 for new members, for anybody who's got any questions about Unity. If you're just not familiar, this is a good way to get informed. All are welcome to join in today. And then next Sunday is our membership orientation, which is a requirement for those seeking membership. And then New Member Sundays the following. Also meeting today, the women's group. They're going to be downstairs in the teen rooms. They are doing a circle of gratitude today, and this is just a wonderful way to form deeper connections with other women of like mind. So if you're wanting to do that, you can join them this morning. Next weekend, the sanctuary will be transformed into our annual winter holiday marketplace. We are so excited about this. This is a huge fundraiser for us where we bring in the community. And it's just a wonderful, wonderful event. We want you to plan to come. You can shop with local crafters. We have over 35 booths this year. We're very excited about that. We have a lot of Unity members who have goods. They're makers and bakers and crafters, and they're all going to have their wonderful things here. You know, and if you're thinking, oh, I don't want to buy anything, come anyway. It's a wonderful time just to hang out, be together, see what people are doing. Friday night from 5 to 7:30, there's a wine and cheese preview, if you're into that. And then on Saturday, Colleen is serving up her famous lunch. If you've been here for the last couple years, I have vendors who are going, oh, is Colleen going to be there? So yes, we have a wonderful lunch Saturday, 11 to 1. Very reasonable lunch prices, and this year she's added homemade clam chowder to the list. So yeah, come and get that. She's also selling her baked goods too. It's just a fun weekend all the way around. And at this moment, I'm going to turn the microphone over to Dixie, who's going to tell you a little bit about some silent auction items.
Good morning. I'm Dixie, and I'm your rental coordinator and also auction coordinator for the silent auction for this year. And I've been asked to give you an update on where we are. We are on track to break records with the silent auction and raising dollars for Unity. So yes, thank you to everybody who has contributed so far. We have so far an afternoon tea for 6 that's being offered by Barbara Bichelle. We have, which is going to be awesome. A lot of you have been to Barbara's house at Christmas, and you know what a great hostess she is. We have gift certificate for a stay at the coast, and gift certificates for dance lessons, painting with Annette Boswell, 3D mandala making with Laura, make a glass coaster with Sherry Fitz. We have 2 life coaching opportunities. We have yoga We have a sound bath, and also professional pet portraits. So those are just some of the items that'll be available. Another reason why you want to come on Friday and Saturday is to pick up some of these wonderful opportunities for yourself. But if you have a skill or something that you can offer, or a collectible item that you want to put in the silent auction, please come and see me after services today, or give me a call. My phone number is on my business card, which is there with the silent auction sign-up sheet. So just give me a call and we can talk about the details. And those of you who have volunteered, if I haven't heard back from you, please email me with the details of your contribution, the value, if it's a class, the duration, if it's an item, a description that describes why someone would want to purchase that item, if it's a collectible, who made it, and so forth. So yeah, we're going great guns. It's going to be a great market. Come and see us and enjoy. Thanks.
Thanks, Dixie. Yes, yes, yes. I know you all are asking, wow, how can I get involved with this great fundraiser you're doing? We have a couple ways for you to do that. We're going to be walking around downstairs at Coffee and Connection with flyers. We'd love for you to take a handful of these, put them in your car, take them into where you're heading out into the community this week, whether it's shopping or the gym or the coffee house. Let's get the word out there. We want to get as many people in here as we can. And one of the best ways you can help our small setup team is by moving all the chairs after the service. You've had practice with this before. We're going to clear the sanctuary at the end, and we're going to stack the chairs up on the sides, no more than 4 high. And I'm going to try to remind you to remember to remind you to do this after the service. So that's what's happening there. The men's group also are bravely still meeting downstairs on Saturday with the marketplace going on in the teen rooms, but they'll be down there in the morning from 9 to 11:30. All men are welcome to join in with that. The other really fun event coming up is the following Friday evening on the 21st, and that is our second Unity Talent Show. And you know, no way did we know this would be so much fun when we did it last year. It was one of the best things we did all year. All the slots are filled. So, and we've shortened it a little bit this year. It's going to be about an hour and 15 minutes. This is the fundraiser that keeps our musicians here all year. So we know you're going to want to come and be a part of that. It is a great and fun evening. So that's Friday, the 21st, 7 o'clock. All right. We also have a Thanksgiving Eve service approaching. And each year we do a wonderful gratitude, light-filled service. It's really a beautiful, beautiful evening. We have the labyrinth set up inside. That begins at 5:30. Service follows at 7. And then afterwards we have a pie social, because we know we love pie, right? And it's Thanksgiving. And so everybody bake an extra pie and bring it on Thanksgiving Eve. We'll have a great night. Community outreach collections begin next Sunday. We have flyers out on the table which list all the charities. I also, at this time, I want to bring up Alice. Alice and I have been looking at yeah, go ahead, give Alice a hand. She is our greatest asset for activism around here. And we've been talking about ways that we could do more mutual aid here in our community. We know that's very important. It's coming up, and Alice is going to tell you a couple ways we're going to start doing that.
Okay, you couldn't help but know that on November 1st, the SNAP program was upended, and there was a lot of panic, obviously, amongst its recipients. So what do? Okay, so currently we have a couple of little small aid programs going right now, and we do have a small supply of food downstairs. Okay, so we encourage anyone who has need to speak to Beth or Reverend Lisa and let us know, and we'll see how it is we might help. Okay, and first among that is that I have a list of all of the food pantries in the area, and they'll be out on the what to do table, so that you can take a look at those and see if you can participate in any of them. And so for the rest of us, then it would be great if we would all could donate to food pantries. It's best to give money because their purchasing power is 7 to 9 times what ours is, okay? So that's a good thing. And also there's a new program called, not new to me, the Green Bag, and that is where you sign up for this program, you take the bag home, you fill it, as you go to the grocery store, and they pick it up, and then they'll distribute all of what's in it, to the food pantries. Okay, so that's really helpful also. And I Googled free meals, and I was so proud of Portland because many restaurants and other organizations have stepped up and are offering free food items and to SNAP recipients. Okay, so then for that, I have a list out on the table on what to do of the location of all of these. And I actually suggest that people who are eligible, look at it fairly quickly, because I think the benefits have been reinstated. I'm not sure, but I think they have. And so these people might not be offering these for very long. But many thanks to Erasmo for looking up all of the addresses of these places and their contact information. And thanks in advance for all of us who donate to these programs to help, eradicate hunger in our community. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Alice, so much. Yeah, we're going to be working on some food donation projects here in the next few weeks as we move toward the holidays, so we will keep you posted on all of that. All right, well, if this is your first time here at Unity of Portland, welcome. As you can see, we have a very vibrant and beautiful community here of people who are in service to not only this ministry, but to our community. If you came in this morning, we hope you've received your welcome packet, which was at the front. If you didn't, our ushers have a few of those. If you'll raise your hand, they'd love to hand one to you at this time. On the back, there is a yellow card. This card is your gateway to the newsletter and everything that's happening here. We send that email out each week. There's also a QR code on that card that you can use. On the back of that card are a myriad of ways that you could join us in service here. We do believe that service creates community. On the front, there's a red rose sticker. We'd love for you to put that on your name tag so we can see who you are following the service. And we invite you downstairs for coffee and connection, for a cup of coffee and a little socialization. It's a wonderful time that we spend together each week. Okay, I think now it's time for a congregational song, if you'll all stand.
And the singers will help guide you through some of the movements for I'm So Grateful. Gratitude before me, gratitude behind me, gratitude to the left of me, gratitude to the right of me, gratitude above me, gratitude below me, gratitude within me, gratitude all around me, gratitude before me, gratitude behind me, gratitude to the left of me, gratitude to the right of me, gratitude above me, gratitude below me, gratitude within me, gratitude all around me. I'm so grateful.
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 I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. Gratitude before me, gratitude behind me, gratitude to the left of me, gratitude to the right of me, gratitude above me, gratitude below me, gratitude within me, gratitude all around me, gratitude before me, gratitude behind me, gratitude to the left of me, gratitude to the right of me, gratitude above me, gratitude below me, gratitude within me, gratitude all around me. I'm so grateful.
I'm so grateful.
I'm so grateful.
I'm
Yes,
so
I am.
grateful.
I'm so grateful.
I'm so grateful.
I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful.
I'm so grateful.
I'm so grateful.
I'm so grateful.
I'm so grateful.
I'm so grateful.
I'm so grateful.
Yes. And now it's time to show how grateful we are for each other. It's the time in the service where we acknowledge each other with a hug, a handshake, or a bow. Okay, wonderful. Thank you for making your way back. I have, we are a constant on the move ministry. Let me tell you, we're just moving all the time. I have gotten a message from my sound team, my streaming team, that we cannot move the chairs after the service today. There's a memorial here at 2. So cancel that. Thank you for reminding me. Yeah, I was not ready, but we're good. We'll get a move this week, right? It'll happen. All right. So now the music team is going to take us into some meditation music. I'm going to ask Lynn Soden to come up. She's going to lead you in meditation today. And and following that, we will have Annette come up and share the message with you for today. Lynn.
I am a light. I shine so bright. I illuminate the darkness. I shine so bright. I illuminate the darkness. I am a light. I shine so bright. I illuminate the darkness. I am a light. I shine so bright. I illuminate the darkness. I am a light. I shine so bright. I illuminate the darkness.
As we join together this morning in time of meditation and prayer, we know the light that we are. We feel the light that we are. And I have something to read to you from Elisa Stebbing. She's an Episcopal minister. It's when the earth shakes and foundations crumble that our light is called to rise up. It's when everything falls away and shakes us to the core and awakens all of our hidden ghosts that we dig deeper to find once inaccessible strength. It's in times when division is fierce that we must reach for each other and hold each other much more tighter. Do not fall away now. This is the time to rise. Your light is being summoned. Your integrity is being tested, that it may stand more tall when everything collapses. We must find within us that which is indomitable. Rise and find the strength in your heart. Rise and find the strength in each other. Burn through your devastation. Make it your fuel. Bring forth your light. Now is not the time to be afraid of the dark. And we take that light of ours, and we know that there are times that we may be feeling weary, and we take time just to rest and be and regain our strength. And we know that the consciousness, that beautiful consciousness that created this universe, the beautiful fall trees, the leaves, the jewel colors, the sun, the moon, the stars, that consciousness is within each and every one of us at this very moment. It resides there within you, shining your light, knowing the brightness that you are. So let us relax and rest in the silence of this moment and just be our authentic selves. And we know that whether you're in the sanctuary with us today or online or listening to us later this week, that you are love and you are loved. We spread love. We be love. We spread peace. We be peace. We spread grace. We be grace. And we send blessings to those who are caring for our children right now downstairs. We give blessings to our music team for the joy and the love that they share with us. We bless the service team who is here, that the service would not happen without them. We bless each and every one of us for the gifts that we have, the gifts that we share, for the courage that we display among all the things that are going on in this world. And we know at the center of our world is divine spirit, is love, is peace, is grace, is joy. And we give thanks for knowing that this is so, and so it is. Amen.
I am a light. I shine so bright. I illuminate the darkness. I am a light. I shine so bright. I illuminate the darkness. I am a light. I shine so bright. I illuminate the darkness. I am a light. I shine so bright. I illuminate the darkness. I am a light. I am a light. Shine so bright. I shine so bright. I illuminate the darkness. I am a light. I shine so bright, so I illuminate the darkness. I am a light. I shine so bright. I illuminate the darkness. My mind is the flow of spirit. My soul is the light of God. My heart is fulfillment of spirit. My body is the beauty of God. Mind flows so light, fulfillment in my heart. Mind flows so light, beauty in your eyes. My body is the beauty of God. Mind flows, soul light, fulfillment in my heart. Mind flows, soul light, beauty in your eyes. Mind flows, soul light, fulfillment in my heart. Mind flows, soul light, beauty in your eyes. Mind flows, soul light, fulfillment in my heart. Mind flows, soul light, beauty in your eyes. Mind flows, soul light, fulfillment in my heart. Mind flows, soul light, beauty in your eyes. My mind is the flow of spirit. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh my. Good morning, everyone. We're talking about the poisoned arrow, and from Lynn's meditation about leaves dropping. These first 4 chapters are all about becoming aware of what you don't need in your life and letting them drop away. So it's like the whole season is helping us to drop away things that we don't need. We started here with the poisoned arrow 2 weeks ago, and when Reverend Lisa was up here on the pulpit, she was saying the metaphor is that we get shot with a poisoned arrow. And even though the arrow is out, it gets pulled out, we're still left with what is called in the book as fear. Fear can come in many, many disguises. It can be worry, it can be depression, it can be anxiety, and it can be, just downright fear. The physical fear is for our good. Physical fear wants us to be safe. So it isn't that it's bad, it's the unrealistic fear. And I think it was Don Miguel Ruiz Jr. that said, it's like being in a horror movie. You have all these feelings and your body goes through all these things and you get tight and you want to run, and it's an unrealistic fear. It's just a movie, but your body feels all those things. And that's what happens in our life. We can be walking down a sidewalk and see a man in front of us with a long black coat, and all of a sudden we tighten up and want to run. It's like, what is this? What is this unrealistic fear? And this is what this book is helping us do. Become aware of those things that may trigger you or make your body tighten up. It may have been that when we were a youngster, we had a neighbor that always wore a dark black coat, and our friends always said he was a spook, that he was a monster. So that might still be in our personal dream, in our domestication. So fear can be unrealistic, but the emotions and all the physical sensations are real. Chapter 2 was what our groups covered last week. And as the coordinator of the spirit groups, I have to tell you we have over 50 people reading this book this time. And that's not counting the people that aren't in the groups. So this has been a really good book for this season. That's the most I remember signing up for groups. But the first step is awareness. The one thing he talks about in the book is stalking your mind. The hardest part for me when I start thinking about what am I thinking about, I have to be in a pretty quiet space. A lot of times during meditation, it's looking at what thoughts arise, not paying attention to them, but later on, you might want to write down, what thoughts am I thinking about? Sometimes you could be reading something and all of a sudden you're off somewhere. And it's like, wait a minute, how did all those thoughts come into my mind? It just makes you think you're crazy when you start thinking about all the things you're thinking about. So it's bringing these, stalking the mind and thinking about what's going on. If you're worrying, he said the one thing we can do with worry is write down the facts and then what you're thinking about it. Because many times the facts are just that I'm going to speak on Sunday. It's not that I'm going to make a fool of myself and do all these things. So I went through that. We always go to the worst case scenarios, and especially those in anxiety. That's what Ruiz said, his wife Susan said, that anxiety is finding the worst case scenario for everything you're doing. The other way that we can become aware of what our mind is thinking is to scan our body. Where do you hold tenseness? Where do you hold that tightness? Even this morning, it's a little in my throat because I can feel the nervousness. But a lot of us, it'll be in our gut. You'll be doing your daily chores and something will come up. Maybe you hear a song or see something and your gut just clenches. These are the times to become aware of what is that all about. Reverend Lisa talks a lot about being curious. This is what we're doing. We're not trying to fix it, at least not yet. But we're being curious about what triggered that. What am I thinking about that made me feel that way? Or what did I see? Or what did I hear? The other thing that might help us become aware of our mind and what we're thinking is the words we use. Especially when it comes out, I should do this. It's like, who told you that? Is it really true that you should? I would. If you're talking about judgments, blaming, that might be another way to think of where's my mind going on this and what have I got in my baggage that is making me blame and making me judge these people. Sometimes it's just a trigger in an instant. You hear something, you see a car on the road that reminds you of an old boyfriend, and all of a sudden you're off on this tangent of everything that happened and whose fault it was you broke up, So those things happen too. So that's the big thing about knowing that you do have fear within you. It's just part of all of us. And then starting to become aware of where it's showing up. That brings us to weeks 3 and 4, which is the weeks we are talking about this week in our groups. Chapter 3 is about our personal dreams, and that every one of us is living in our own personal dream. I want to read to you how he describes that, and it's on page 67. Every one of us has a personal dream, a filter through which we screen the raw experiences of reality. This filter is made up of our own past experiences and related projections, speculations, fears, and biases. Of course, our personal dream is also colored by our domestications, our desires, our values, and our beliefs. No matter where we go or what we do, we see life through the lens of our personal dream, and this has a profound effect on how we experience our day-to-day life. It's like we all make chicken soup. We all have our own chicken noodle soup. That's what our life is. It's chicken noodle soup. But you're a vegetarian, so you don't have chicken in yours. And you use gluten-free noodles, and you use more salt, and you put a little ginger in yours. You know, it's all soup, but every one of us is a little bit different. And our beliefs are different, and we carry our beliefs with us. Wayne Dyer tells a story about sitting on a park bench, and a man comes up to him, and he says, "I'm moving to your town. Tell me what the people are like." And Wayne Dyer asks, "What were the people like where you're coming from?" And he says, "Oh, we're going to miss them so much. We had the best neighborhood. We had a picnic every summer with our block. The kids were always safe. It was a great neighborhood, great people." And Wayne Dyer says, "That's what you're going to find here." Another man came up and he asked the same question, said the same question. "We're moving to town. What are the people like?" And Wayne says, "What were the people like where you were from?" And he says, "We hated our neighbors. They complained every day about our tree hanging over in their lawn. They never mowed their lawn as much as we thought they should. A lot of them didn't even talk to us. They kept moving in and out." And Wayne looked at him and he says, "You'll find those people here." Our beliefs color everything that we think of in our life. So we each have our personal dream that affects how we think and what we feel. He did talk in that about domestication. Domestication is how you were raised. I was raised in a small town and went to school with the same kids, all 12 years. And it's like, oh, we all have the same beliefs. Well, we don't, but that group carries a lot of similarities in what we believe and what we learned you should do with every circumstance, how you should act. Our personal beliefs and our domestication make a big difference. And they can show us places where those beliefs are just not fulfilling to you, no longer adequate for living your life. I mean, I live thinking I shouldn't be with Catholics. Catholics were bad. I was Lutheran. They worshipped Mary. It was bad. So that belief went away when I got to college and got to meet more people and knew that Catholics were no different than anybody else. There is also a dream of the planet. A lot of times we call this collective consciousness. But the dream of the planet right now is war, chaos, scarcity, natural disasters. But you have to remember it's also kindness, and it's people helping each other. Hearing from Alice about all these people doing good things. I'm going to take the microphone, Leah. Hearing today about all these people doing good things and serving meals and having more, the food pantries asking for more, and I know I've watched the news and saw people lined up, for the food banks and for the free food, and it just breaks my heart. But there are people helping. That's what Fred Rogers said. At any time of crisis, look for the helpers. Look for the helpers. So, in that collective consciousness also is generational beliefs, generational things that happened. I think of the Native Americans. That's in our planet consciousness. I think of slavery, what they all went through is in our planetary consciousness. So all those make up our dream of the planet, but that affects our dream too. So sometimes when you're looking at, why do I feel this way? It's like, maybe you got hit with something about slavery. Maybe you got hit with a generational thing clear back in the consciousness of the planet. So I feel kind of bad because all these first 4 chapters are about how to find where the fear is, what's bothering you. I'm glad to tell you that next week it's about love and transforming all this, but we haven't got there yet. The last chapter that he talks about is our desires. Desires in themselves are not bad. I want to read to you what he said. The things we desire can be useful and productive and can be a creative force when we relate to it appropriately. Indeed, we believe it was the desire of the Toltec people to experience all the different flavors and colors of life that created the whole world. In other words, the life force is desire, the desire to taste, touch, see, hear, experience, and manifest in many forms. Chances are you've experienced how easily the desire for something can shift into fear of not getting it. Desire that he talks about is desire to keep up, desire to have security and safety with enough food, with enough money to pay your bills. We all have that desire. And what that desire does is make us creative. It's the process of reaching those goals. We get to be creative as how we're going to do this and how we can make the meals last. And it's a creative process. In that way, desire is not bad at all. When desire becomes to where you're attached to the goal, it can be a real problem where you have to have it or you won't be happy. If I don't have this situation turn out the way I want, I'll never be happy. If I don't have this man marry me, I'll never be happy. If I don't get this job, I'll never be happy. It's those kind of attachments that can make us feel bad. There's also the fear of you're attached, you don't mean to be, but you're attached to a job you hate. Because if you leave that job, you may not find another one. It's a strange thing that attaches us to our jobs, the people that we live with. And it's important to know that those kind of attachments are not good for our soul, and they don't keep us going. The Bhagavad Gita, I can never say that, says it's not what you own, it's what owns you that's the problem. I think of that with my sister who wanted a swimming pool in their backyard, and they built this great big pool, and then they had to stay home all summer and take care of it and make sure the pH was okay and put the cover on and make sure it was clean and they had it heated, and they had somebody come in and help test it and all this stuff. And it's like, do you own the pool or does that pool own you? So that's some ways to look at the things that you desire and the things that you have. um, what if you had no desire? I want to tell you what he said about that, too. You can have no desire. There's a common misconception that spiritual teachers, enlightened masters, have rid themselves of all desire. Catholic priests don't marry. Some Buddhist monks don't eat meat or drink alcohol. Hindu ascetics may give up basic comfort like shoes or clothing. One might assume that having transcended all personal desire, they enjoy lives of blissful simplicity, devoted to serving others and worshiping God. While this may be true in some cases, far from being free of desires, they're no longer controlled or defined by them. So, and pure desire is he says on page 95, pure desire doesn't attach to outcomes. It simply creates, like a vine being drawn toward the sun. So I want you maybe this week to look at where your mind goes, what you're thinking about, how your body tenses up sometimes and what that means, what your beliefs were growing up and maybe if they're still serving you, and then your desires, where you are and where you should be, and with things that you are getting attached to, and do you control them or do they control you? Next week, we'll be talking about love and transformation. And now I would like you to join me in prayer. Infinite Spirit, we are so grateful for the falling away of things we don't need. We are so grateful to be here together, to hear words of truth, and to see that we are all working to become the best that we can be without the fear that has been left by poison arrows that we've been hit with all our life. We are grateful for all that we can learn and for all that we see in each other to react to the most common fear, which is that we are alone or that we're not good enough. May we see the God in every one of us today, and may we know that we are blessed beyond measure. And so it is. Thank you.
So good morning. My name is Lori Lancaster, and I've been helping Beth and the rest of the staff with the transition to our new membership management system. And before we talk about tithes and love offerings, I just wanted to remind you that our push pay system, which we have been using, but hasn't been available on our website or on the signs or in the card on the back of your chair for a couple of months now. But we want to remind you a little bit about making the switch. So if you have been giving recurring gifts through push pay, it's really important that you transition to our new system, Breeze. And last month we sent out an email to remind you and to provide you with some information about how to do that. And so I want to remind you that you can still get that information even if the email is long gone. That if you go to our brand new website, which if you haven't been there, you should go anyway, and go to the new website, click on the news menu, and that will take you to the information on the Make the Switch. And it has the same information that was in the email. It gives you a link to a video where I kind of walk you through that process, and it also has a link to your push pay account so that you can cancel that, close it out, and start the switch to Breeze. So we would love for you to do that if you haven't done so already. We know many of you already have. Well done. But here's the thing. In January, our push pay account will be deactivated. So we're trying to remind you to do that now. So it's now time to give our tithes and our love offerings. And as you know, there's many ways for you to do that. And I just would like to remind you that this is the fifth of Unity's 5 principles, applying our learning not just in our thoughts and words, but also our actions. So as we hopefully know, giving and receiving are linked, and we're grateful to have you with us here as we learn and grow spiritually. We're all connected, and we support one another in that journey. So we would love it if you would hold your tithe or love offering to your heart as we say, divine love as me blesses and multiplies all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. So thank you very much.
I was a little girl who never spoke her mind. I wouldn't rock the boat, I couldn't cross the line. But every step that I've taken, every pain, every tear has led me to the woman who's standing right here. I got so tired of giving myself away, always looking for someone to tell me I was okay. But I got to the place where I could trust my heart. It was the perfect place for a brand new start. Here I stand in my power. Here I stand in my power. Here I stand in my power. Here I stand. Here I stand. Here I stand in my power. Yeah. Here I stand in my power. Here I stand in my power. Here I stand. Here I stand. I am a warrior. I am invincible. I am strong as steel, and I am capable. I am soft as a feather, light and free, and the truth that I know, healing begins with me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Here I stand in my power. Here I stand in my power. Here I stand in my power. Here I stand. Here I stand. Here I stand in my power. Here I stand in my power. Here I stand in my power. Here I stand. 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 And with all that I've been through, there ain't nothing I can't do. Here I stand in my power. You can sing with us. Here I stand in my power. Here I stand in my power. Here I stand. Here I stand. Here I stand in my power. Here I stand in my power. Here I stand in my power. Here I stand. Here I stand.
Thank you. Boy, we've had some wonderful affirming music today, haven't we? Thank you so much. Beautiful. So before we bring the kids in real quick, I want to remind you of a couple of things. Reverend Lisa will be back next week to continue the fall program. We do not need to clear the chairs today because there's a rental this afternoon for a memorial service. Thanks for that reminder, Pam. And I want to remind you to join Annette in the chapel about 15 or 20 minutes where she will begin New Thoughts for a New Life. You'll have a chance to maybe grab a cup of coffee before that. Women's group meeting downstairs in the teen rooms. So we'll see you downstairs for some coffee and a treat. Let's welcome the kids in.
You are the star of the morning. You are heaven smiling at us. You're God's gift of tomorrow. Oh, how we love you. Oh, how we love you. You are the star of the morning. You are heaven smiling at us. You're God's gift of tomorrow. Oh, how we love you. Oh, how we love you.
No? I hold the microphone. Do we talk about anything today? Oh, yeah, your wreath. Yeah, okay. Tell them your name first.
Hello, I'm Hilda. We talked about letting things go. Release. I mean, letting go.
Letting go, release. We talked about release. And what's your picture about? I'll hold this for you. Point to your picture.
This is Grammy. Grandmother, old grandmother. She died a long time ago before her birthday.
So he's letting go of Grandma, who's passed away, that he loved, and then they put hearts about going forward and what will they go forward with if they let go. And you're going to go forward with your love for Grandma.
Yeah, well, from my grandma.
Love for his grandma.
Hi, everyone. So, as you might know, the YOUers are currently doing their wreath sale right now. So that's going on at the table out there. You can come get a wreath to support us. We have varying different sizes. We also have garlands and swag. Do we have swag this year? We have our swags. So yeah, all of the funds go to our events. So yeah, come support us. Buy a nice Christmas wreath. Yeah, they smell really good too.
Our Uniteens, we have a few Uniteens down there. Raise your hand, Uniteens. Hi, so people can see you. Hi. And the rest of them, 6 of them, they're at camp. So we have a small group with them today. Okay.
Barbara, how many weeks do they have left for the resale?
2 weeks.
2 weeks. 1 week.
This week and next week.
Okay. Get your wreaths. They'll be delivered, I think, November 30th, correct? Yes, end of the month. So get your wreath today. Okay. Everybody stand and join. Let's sing the peace song together.
Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be. With God as creator,
now our prayer for protection. The light of God surrounds us. I am the light of God. The love of God enfolds us. I am the love of God. The power of God protects us. I am the power of God. The presence of God watches over us. I am the presence of God. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well. All right, beautiful. Let's let our kids head on out. We can follow them after. Have a great week, everybody. Thank you.
I'm gonna move to the light. I'm gonna speak of the light. I'm gonna sing with the light. I'm gonna dance in the light. When I choose to remember that Spirit is all, I rejoice and give praise and shine in the light. I'm gonna move to the light. I'm gonna speak of the light. I'm gonna sing with the light. I'm gonna dance in the light. Choose to remember that Spirit is all. I rejoice and give praise and shine in the light. Oh, when I choose to remember that Spirit is all. I rejoice and give praise and I shine.